we go. Is it going? I guess it's not going. All right. Well, let me check this out real quick. That was crazy. Give me 1 second. Check this out real quick. That was crazy. Give me 1 second. Now we're just checking some levels here. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's go. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's go. Okay. And we have that there. All right, perfect. That. All right, give this one more shot. Check, check, mic check, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. I think we're back. Okay. Oh, man. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. All right, guys. Sorry in advance for that. I am Reverend Shaun Robert Grant. Welcome to Heart of Christ Ministry. The technology just went bananas. So anyway, that happens. It took us 2 minutes. We got it going. We're back up in here rolling, and I'm happy to welcome you to today's exciting message, man. It's been 2 years. 2 years since I've been waiting to do this topic, and that topic is Awaken the Millionaire Within You, awakening the millionaire consciousness. And it's not what you think it is, but it's going to be worth it if you tune in and listen, okay? And I'm really glad that you guys are here joining me for this, because this is a situation, this is a concept, a topic that is so important for us to know and so important for us to be aware of as it comes to developing money as the ultimate resource in our lives. So we got a lot to talk about today. But before we get into that, let's start off with some business. If you have any feedback, any correspondence, anything that you'd like to share with us at any point in time, please feel free to write to us at shaung04@gmail.com. If you have any topics that you want us to discuss here, we are ready, willing, and able here at Heart of Christ Ministry to help you to expunge upon those topics. Because guess what? You know, it allows people to raise their consciousness and to point them towards the truth of their very own being. And that's what we're all about here. So if you have anything you'd like to say, even if you want to say, hey guys, you're doing a great job, write to us at shaung04@gmail.com. All right. And if you find that this ministry over the course of the couple years that we've been around has helped you in a tremendous capacity, please, guys, by all means, feel free to donate. Donations are amazing because they really help with so much. And so we just want to thank you in advance for really taking the time to donate. Doesn't matter how much it is. Every little bit helps the ministry to grow. And I want to thank you in advance for that. You can donate at VENMO at Heart of Christ Ministry, PayPal, ShaunG04@gmail.com. You can also do ZELLE. Same as PayPal, ShaunG04@gmail.com. And any other cash outlet you have that you want to use to give, please do so. We appreciate you very much in advance. And when you do give that seed, you're going to receive an endless prosperity pack. And this is perfect because we're talking about awakening the millionaire consciousness today, or the millionaire within. And the endless prosperity pack just does that. It piggybacks on top of these topics, and it just gives you an amazing insight as to how to build a consciousness that is attractive, that is magnetic to the idea of prosperity, abundance, wealth, and money as well. So with any size gift, you will receive the Endless Prosperity Pack with that, which is 5 handpicked videos by yours truly to help you to take yourself to the next level as it relates to wealth, abundance, and prosperity, and riches and money. All right. Now let's rock. Let's do this. Let's rock. Let's do this. Mm. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream in your ears. Heart of Christ Ministry 2023. Awaken the Millionaire Within. Boom, 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 boom. So this has been my baby, so to speak, that I've been really diving deeper into for a long time, but definitely in December of last year, I just really got into that space where I wanted to do something that I know was going to impact and help people in the most magnificent, wonderful ways possible. And my objective is to help you to make money one of the greatest resources in your life. And to do that, I've got to raise your consciousness. I've got to help you raise your consciousness to a place that allows money to come in. Okay. And so I've learned so much, I've experienced so much, even of late. And I find that the truth always lies in the consciousness, right? Because our consciousness creates our reality. And even if it comes down to being a plumber, being the president, being a lawyer, being a millionaire, it's all consciousness. And it's important for us to know that whatever we choose to be, we have to be that in consciousness first, right? So let's clarify a few things. When you say millionaire, a lot of times people think, oh, six figures or seven figures rather is what millionaire begins. And that's a part of it, right? That's an important part of it. But the most important part is the consciousness. And what does that mean? That means that before you see any type of money along those lines, you got to get it in your mindset, your thinking, your feeling, your behavior, your subconscious. You got to get it there first, real quick. Okay. That's where we start off with number one. What is the millionaire consciousness? Now, I really like to let you take a moment to think about what it is. What is the millionaire consciousness to you? I'm going to give you my definition of it. The millionaire consciousness is the consciousness that understands that there is an infinite supply for every demand we have in life. Okay, I'm going to say that again. The millionaire consciousness to me is the understanding, the acceptance, the conviction that there is an infinite supply for every demand that we may have. Right? Now, they'd be like, what you talking about, Willis? Didn't you just say millionaire consciousness? Well, but this is where it begins, right? This is how all of a sudden tens of dollars becomes hundreds of dollars becomes thousands of dollars becomes tens and thousands of dollars becomes hundred thousands of dollars, and hundreds and thousands of dollars becomes millions of dollars, and then billions if that's in your soul journey. But you can see how that builds. But here's the thing: each one of those levels are only expressions of that energy that I just shared with you, right? It's only expressions of that energy that I just shared with you. So, okay. So when we begin to understand what the millionaire consciousness is, because I'm going to tell you, here's the mistake. Here's the big mistake. You hear the term millionaire consciousness, and then you go right after the money. You go right after the money. You start working for the money. You start doing this. No, 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 no. You got to get that, what I just told you, that concept in your being first. There's got to be a conviction there, right? And so when there's a conviction and you're convinced that this is what it is and that it is true for you, right? That's when you start to express and move as a millionaire would. One of the most compelling things I've understood about millionaires is that they rarely think about money. They rarely think and worry about money unless they're dealing with it, right? When you go lower than millionaire consciousness, and this is just my experience, because I know this is different in some aspects, because I've known millionaires who've been absolutely batshit crazy over the idea of money. I've been there. I've met those people before. But I'm talking about a true conscious millionaire. I'm not just talking about somebody who just came up on a bunch of money and doesn't have the consciousness or mindset to equalize it and sustain it. I'm talking about someone who has gotten there first within their minds, within their hearts, within their beings, and then allowed that to express itself onto the screen of reality. And the reality is, those conscious millionaires, they don't think about money, right? Wherever you are right now, if money is something that dominates your consciousness, as far as how do I get it? How do I have it? How do I do this? How do I do that? It can't express itself. Nothing in the universe can express itself if you're reaching for it. I'm gonna say that again because I'm pointing truth to you. Nothing in the universe can express itself fully to you if you're reaching for it. And so that is such a very important aspect to know, because here's the thing. And this is one of the most, you realize my face is like one of the most compelling paradoxes of the universe. Whatever you want, you're attached to and you never get. Whatever you let go of and you're in acceptance of being completely content and happy whether or not you get it, you're going to receive an abundance of it. Look, I don't make the rules. I just explain and teach and help you to understand. So it tells you, it makes sense as to why millionaires and billionaires, conscious millionaires and billionaires, never think about the idea of money. You know what they think about? They think about, how can the millionaire consciousness be expressed within them and through them, right? Number two, everyone has the millionaire consciousness. Yes. And I mean everyone. If you look at your life, if you look at the course of your life and what you have garnered, you've probably made over $1 million expressing yourself from the time you were born to the time where you are right now. And if you hadn't, then you're probably really close to it, right? And that's exciting, right? That's compelling. So, but how do we know that everyone has the millionaire conscious? Because God is all is God. God owns all of the cash, all of the energy, the substance that expresses itself as money on the material realm. And if we are one with God, one with the universe, guess what? That belongs to us right here, right now. Now, this is one of the most impactful things to understand, because once you know on that soul level, right? And that soul level is in your mind, it's in your personal will and your emotions, right? And your spirit and your subconscious mind. Once you know that God is all is God, I am God, God is me, right? Or universe, whatever you prefer. When you know that you have access to everything, right? You have access to everything. So why shouldn't I be a millionaire 10 times over? Why shouldn't I have all that I need unless I am cut off from the source that is God, that is me, that possesses all of this? So all we have to do is reconnect and embody to that divine consciousness that's in each of us, that individual divine consciousness that is in each of us, reconnect to that, embody it, and allow it to show up in our lives. I'll tell you, one of the greatest experiences I had, one of the most challenging experiences I had, was that I grew up with a lot of challenges around money. And you would never know it, because I was blessed in a remarkable capacity when it came to all things finances. And I mean, it just, things would just come from, seems like out of the blue. It just always happened in my life, no matter where I was, right? But the problem was, my mind always thought I was poor. My mind always thought I was impoverished. I always thought I didn't have enough because I was always comparing, right? So in that comparison, in that comparison, I missed the entire opportunity to see how consciousness or how conscious I was of activating that millionaire infinite supply, right? I miss it the entire time. And I grew up blocked under the thinking, and this is a big one here. I grew up blocked under the thinking that if I didn't have the money, I couldn't be the millionaire. I couldn't have the millionaire consciousness, but that's not the case, right? You can be making $30,000 right now and still have the millionaire consciousness. Why? Because it's a seed within us. And so we talk about how do we express the millionaire consciousness? We've been all programmed to be here on this planet to do something that is meant to uplift the consciousness of the planet, of everybody here, right? We are all been programmed to do that. And guess what? For some people, that may mean cleaning toilets in the best possible way that you can. Guess what? Arnold Schwarzenegger made multi-millions on a cleaning business, right? Even before he became a multimillionaire as an actor, he made millions and millions of dollars on a cleaning business. But the reality is, we all have that blueprint that when we follow it, is going to bring that money in as a resource to help us to continue to express that gift. One of the things we have to do if we're going to access this consciousness is find our gift, find our purpose, find the burning desire within it, whatever it is that we love to do, and express that bad boy as much as we can. Find ways to express it and never look back, never turn back. I promise you, my nose itched. I promise you, if you do that, you already have it. You already have it within. And it's going to express itself in the without, but you just got to find out what is true for you. What do you love? What is God in you as you attempting to express itself in the fullest capacity possible? When you find that, boy, whoo, let me tell you something, Skip. It's going to show up, and the millions, it just will come easy. But the reality is, in finding that thing, you don't even really care about the money, right? I mean, it's great to enjoy, but I'll tell you this, and then we'll go in. We'll go into number 3. The moment you could care less, and when I mean by care less, the moment you're not obsessed, the moment you're not about all the money, is the moment you know you're ready to become a millionaire. Because that is when the universe can deliver the money to you. Why? Because you're not attached to it. Whatever you're attached to, you can never have, right? You got to let it all go. Got to let it all go and understand I am the real riches. I am, right? My consciousness, sorry if I'm screaming, is the real wealth, prosperity, truth, and abundance, right? So who cares about pieces of paper? Yes, I need that to live. I need that to do certain things, and it will come. I don't want to say who cares, but rather let me focus more on getting my consciousness there. Because when I have the consciousness, I know the money's going to show up easily. But I got to get the consciousness first. Which brings us to number 3. How do we awaken the millionaire consciousness? Easy. Easy, easy, easy. And it's not one of those things where you say, I am a millionaire. I am a millionaire. I used to do that though. But no, that might bring you a few dollars, but it ain't gonna bring you $1 million. You awaken the millionaire consciousness within by embodying the true essence of yourself and deciphering, discovering, finding why you were put on this earth. Okay? Finding out why you were put on this earth. That is how, that is how you discover the millionaire consciousness. That is how you awaken the millionaire consciousness. You find your purpose. You find what you love, what you're drawn to, and what you would do every single day if you took money completely out of the equation. And let's just say money just became obsolete. What is it, right? What is it that you would do every single day? What is it? For me, I would find ways to uplift the consciousness of the world. That's what I would do. And I would do it through videos and camera and stuff like that. I would perform. Like I love performing, right? But once you find out what it is you love to do, I promise you, I'm going to tell you, the consciousness has been awakened, right? And it's an understanding that what you have to give is coming from an infinite supply. It's coming from a divine essence, a source that is endless, and you're going to continually express it as that, and you're going to receive it as that, right? See, we know what's in our consciousness by what we're expressing. So when an enormous amount of money starts flowing into our lives, right? We know that we've already tapped into this consciousness. We know that we've already done exactly what we need to do to awaken it, right? Which is tap into who we are and give it to the world, right? When you look at guys like Richard Branson, I think is a really good example, um, and how he just loved helping people, loved like being on the cutting edge of doing things to help people to live better, which is why he's got like Virgin Mobile and Virgin Airlines and stuff like that. To love something is to give it divine force, divine life, and have it express itself in the most fullest capacity possible. And I guarantee you, what's going to come from that is a complete and utter fulfillment within yourself. And then that fulfillment has to mirror money, right? When we become conscious millionaires, and when I say conscious, where we're all in alignment and we're following that purpose, and we understand that we are the infinite supply that is greater than any demand that's out there, that money is going to show up easily. It has to, right? It's law. Whatever's in consciousness is in reality. And it's going to show up because you have all of that within yourself. But it's all about love. When you look at athletes, the reason why athletes can garner so much money is because they love what they're doing. And the ones that don't get that much. But the ones that really love what they're doing and really get good at it, you can see the contracts that they're pulling in. All you got to do to find the millionaire consciousness is find what you love. Find what you love to do. What you love, 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 love to do. Express it, right? Express it. And guess what? The rest is history. And you know the beauty of it is, even if you don't accrue $1 million in cash, which you will when you do find what you truly love to do, you're still going to make a lot of money, but it won't matter because you're going to be happy with what you're doing, right? Remember this, and then we'll wrap it up. Money's a resource, not the goal. Okay. It's a resource that enables us to express more of who we are and more of what we desire to do in our lives, that is in our hearts, right? So when money comes along, that money is there to help us to express more of what we love to do. That's why I always ask you for a donation for Heart of Christ Ministry. because money allows me to express more what I love to do, right? Allows me to pay StreamYard. So, but with that being said, we're going to talk so much about this. It is, it's some powerful stuff. I got something I want to share with you. I'm actually doing a new program called Awaken the Millionaire Within. And I've put up some posts of it. If you are on my Facebook, you can check it out. If not, send me an email and I'll email you back some information about what this program is all about. But in a nutshell, it's diving deeper into what we talked about today. But it's going so much further with that. I'm going to teach you how to get rid of your blocks, teach you how to tap into the effortless abundance and see what may be standing in the way of that. It's a lot of amazing things we got planned for you with that program. And it's called Awaken the Millionaire Within. And if you're interested, you can send me a message. You can comment in the comment sections, and I will reach out to you and we can sort of discuss. And I want to tell you right off the bat, I'm discounting this thing like 50% because it's in the beta stage, right? When I finally get it going, it's going to be real pricey. Right now, it's a really good deal. Not only that, you get a free 15, we probably do it like 15 to 30 minute call to really kind of see where you are and see if it's a fit for you. And but it's worth so much than what I'm giving it for. And the reason being is because it's my passion to uplift, to inspire, to help people, to really help them to be the best that they can be. And I'm going to tell you, that's one of the most beautiful things. So if you're interested, give me a shout, ShaunG04@gmail.com. If you know who I am, then you have my number. You can text me and we can go from there. But yeah, thank you. It's a great program to get started on here in the beginning of this new year, 2023. And on top of that, if you have any correspondence, any comments, any topics you want to talk about, please, by all means, write to us, ShaunG04@gmail.com. And if you found this message inspiring and fulfilling and eye-opening and it helped you to move to a consciousness that is just elevated now, I know it did for me, just teaching it, please donate to us. Venmo, Heart of Christ Ministry, PayPal, ShaunG04@gmail.com, right? Or ZELLE, ShaunG04@gmail.com. And we appreciate you in advance for doing that. Like I said, it always helps. So thank you right off the bat from the bottom of our hearts. And if you do decide to donate, what we're going to do is give you the Endless Prosperity Pack, 5 handpicked videos taking you from zero to financial freedom, piggybacking on the concept of awakening the millionaire consciousness within. It's a really great set of videos to have. And they're handpicked by me. So how amazing is that? If that is yours with any size gift you decide to give, you give me $1. Somebody gave $1 one time and they got the Endless Prosperity Pack. So, or you give 1,000 or 100, however much you want to give, it is yours when you get it. And so with that being said, that wraps up today's message, folks. I want to thank you for joining me. It's always a pleasure. Happy to be back here. New year, new you, millionaire consciousness within. Feel free to share this video with all your friends and family. Yeah, we'll be back soon talking more about the millionaire consciousness within. So with that being said, guys, have a wonderful Friday afternoon, morning, whenever you watch this, whatever it is. Take care of yourself, and we will talk soon. Take care.
Every dream begins with a vision that sees everything before anyone else ever can. A vision that ignites the endless power to make all your dreams come true. Your truth is in this vision.